Hello dear all, welcome to Sandhya Education Academy. I am Santosh Wag. In this video, we will see question number 8 for exercise 2.5, chapter Polynomials, class 9th Mathematics. So, let's start with video and see how to use the standard identity. Question is given, factorize each of the following. Question number 8, and first sub question is 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab. Here, to factorize this, we will use a standard identity. We know the standard identity that x plus y bracket cube. I will write here this x plus y bracket cube, and expansion of the standard identity is x cube plus y cube plus 3 into x square into y plus 3xy square. So, in this standard identity, here x and y, these are two variables, first term, second term in the bracket, cube of first term, then cube of second term, this, then square of first term into second term into 3, and then 3 into first term into square of last term. So if we are able to convert this expression in this pattern, then we can use this standard identity to factorize it. So let's see how. So in the next step, just see this first term, a cube is there, so 8 is a cube of 2, so we can write it as a 2a bracket cube, isn't it? 8 cube means here is a cube, then cube of 2 is 8, so 8a cube, instead of this 8a cube, we can write this term as 2 into a cube. So we are very near to this x cube, isn't it? Then next, b cube is already there, so cube of b is there, write b cube as it is. Now this, just see 12a square b, how we can write this, plus, now we have to split this 12 in such a way that it will be in this form, 3x square y, means 3 will be there, then square of first term. What is square of first term in this case? Here in this case we have 2a as a x. So if we take the square of 2a, so just write 2a bracket square into last term is b, isn't it? So b. We have converted this term 3x square y in this format, isn't it? So 12a square b we have written in this format. If we take the square of this term 2a square, 2a bracket square, it will be 4a square, 4a square, isn't it? 4a square, and there is 3, 4 into 3, 12, then a square will be there and b will be there. So we have just converted this 12a square in this format, and 6ab square we can write as, again see there is 3, so we require 3, then into first term is 2a, so write 2a and second term's square, b square. Again we have converted this 6a square in this format, 3 into 2a into b square. We have just splitted these terms, 3 into 2 is 6, then a is there and b square. So we have not changed the value, we have just split these terms in our format, so that we can now put here, we got x is equal to 2a, isn't it? X is equal to 2a, that is first term, and y is equal to b. So we can put this expression and we can make the factors, that is nothing but this 2a plus b bracket cube. This expression, factor of this expression, if we put x is equal to 2a and y is equal to b, then we will get this expression and factor will be 2a plus b bracket cube. And that means factors are 2a plus b, that will be one in one bracket, then 2a plus b in second bracket, and 2a plus b in third bracket. So these are the required factor of this expression, where we have used this identity x plus y bracket cube. See the second sub question here, 8a cube minus b cube minus 12a square b plus 6ab square. Now to factorize this, we will again use this identity, and we know the identity, here is minus sign, so one of the identity is x minus y bracket cube, and expansion of this identity is x cube minus y cube minus 3 into x square y plus 3 into x into y square. So if we are able to convert this expression in this format, then we can use this identity to make the factors like in the form of x minus b, x minus y bracket cube. Now just see how in the next step. Just see, here is 8a cube. A cube is already there and 8 is a cube of 2. So we can write this term as 2a bracket cube, isn't it? Then minus b cube, cube is already there, so write minus b cube as it is. Now split this term 12a square b in this format. Means 12, we required 3 here, so factor 3 is required, so write minus 3 into. Now out of 12 we have taken 3 out, so there will be 4, and 4 is the square of 2, this 2a. So we can write 2a bracket square, isn't it? 2a bracket square means 4a square. 4 into 3 is 12. So we got this coefficient 12 as it is, and b as it is. Remaining term, remaining factor b as it is. Then again 6a into b square, we can split at, we require 3 here for this term. So 3 into remaining factor is 2. So 2 and this a. 2a is one term, this 2a into b square. Now as we are able to convert this expression in this format, we can write here, x is equal to 2a and we got y is equal to minus y is equal to b, isn't it? So put this, so use this expression, this identity, and we can factorize this as, in the bracket x minus y means 2a minus b bracket cube. So factors of this expression are 2a minus b bracket cube. That means 3 times this 2a minus b, second 2a minus b and 2a minus b. So these are the factors. We have made these factors using the identity x minus y bracket cube. Now see the third sub question. 27 minus 125a cube minus 135a plus 225a square. Here also, to make the factors of this expression, we will use the identity that is x minus y bracket cube, and expansion of this identity is x cube minus y cube minus 3 into x square into y plus 3 into x y square. Now we will use this identity, but before that we have to make sure each term will correlate. Means there must be 2 terms of perfect cube and minus sign for the second term. Then multiplication of the square of first term into second term and multiplied by 3. So we have to convert these remaining terms in this format. How we will see here. Here 27, coefficient are 27. 27 is a perfect cube of 3. 125 is a perfect cube of 5 and a cube is already there. So these 2 terms are perfect cube, we can convert. Then we have to match these 2 terms with these 2 terms. Here now see, just see 135. 135 we can split this coefficient, we can split like this. We required 3, there is minus sign, so we will put minus sign. Minus 3 into square of one of the term. Square of which of the square? Here 27 is a perfect cube of 3. So if we put 3 square here, 3 square, and multiply it by second term, this y. Y means here we have converted this 125 a cube as 5a bracket cube, isn't it? 125 is a cube of 5. So if we multiply it by 5a, then we should get 135 coefficient here. 135 a. So this term we can write like this. If we solve this, minus 3 into 9 into 5a. So 5 into 3 minus 15 into 9, that is 135. So we can split this minus 135a like this, isn't it? And 225a square, this term we have to split like this. We require 3 here. Then first term that is x. First term we have considered cube root of this 27 is 3 and square of the cube root of this second term. 125 cube root is 5 and here is a. So square of this 5a square. So just see, 3 into 3 9 and square of 5 is 25. So 9 into 25, that is 225 and this a square. So we can convert these two terms like this. So now in the next step, write 27 as a 3 cube, isn't it? Then minus 125a cube as 5a bracket cube, isn't it? Then we have just seen minus 135a, we can write like this, minus 3 into 3 square into 5a and 225a square like this, plus 3 into first term is 3 and second term is 5a bracket square. So here we can put x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5a. So if we put x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5a, we will get factors. We will get factors of this expression as x minus y, that is 3 minus 5a bracket cube, isn't it? So these are the factors. So these are the factors of this expression by using this standard identity, because we have matched all the terms to this identity. So our factors will be 3 minus 5a in one bracket, then 3 minus 5a in second bracket and 3 minus 5a in third bracket. So these are the factors of this expression. See the fourth sub question here, 64a cube minus 27b cube minus 144a square b plus 108a into b square. Here also we will use the standard identity, that is x minus y bracket cube, and solution for this standard identity is x cube minus y cube minus 3 into x square y plus 3 into x into y square. So for this standard identity, we have to match each and every term with this standard identity, so that we can use this x minus y bracket cube as a factor for this expression. Now just see how to match. Here we require two terms which are perfect cube. So 64a cube and 27b cube are perfect cube. How? 64 we can write as a, see here, 64a cube we can write as a cube. 64 is a cube of 4 and a cube, here we can write a bracket cube. So 4a cube means 64a cube, and 27b cube we can write as a, 27 is a cube of 3, so 3 into b bracket cube. So these two terms are perfect cube. Now we have to match these two terms with these two terms. Means 144 minus 144 a square b, here we can write this term as, see here, 3 into minus 3 into, here is a square, we have term 4a. So if we write 4a bracket square and multiply the remaining, that is second term, we have 3b. So write 3b. Just match or just solve this. We will get here minus 3 into 4a square is 16a square into 3b. Just take the multiplication. 16 into 3 16 into 3 into 3 minus 9. Minus 9 into 16, that is 144. So we are getting this term as like this, minus 3 into 4a bracket square into 3b. So we can convert this term like this for our convenience. Similarly, this 108 ab square we can write as 3 into this 4a into this second term is our 3b. So 3b square. Just see, 3 into 4a and square of 3b is 9b square. Take the multiplication of these coefficients. 3 into 4, 12. 12 into 9, that is 108. And this a and this b square variables. So we can convert these terms for our convenience like this. So in the next step, I will write this expression 64a cube minus 27b cube plus minus 144a square b plus 108ab square. We can write like this, 4a bracket cube, isn't it? 4a bracket cube for 64a cube. Then for 27b cube we can write 3b bracket cube, and for 144a square b we can write this minus 3 into 4a bracket square into 3b, and for 108ab square we can write 3 into this 4a and in second bracket 3b bracket square. Thus we have matched all the terms with standard identity. Here we got x is equal to 4a and y is equal to 3b. So our factor for this expression must be x minus y bracket cube means 4a minus 3b bracket cube. So these are the factors for this expression using the standard identity. Means factor means here 3 times 4a minus 3b, in second bracket 4a minus 3b, and third bracket 4a minus 3b. So these are the factors for this expression using the standard identity. Now see the last sub question for this question number 8 of exercise 2.5. Here 4 terms are there and we have to factorize these 4 terms in such a way that we can use the identity. See here identity like x minus y bracket cube, and expansion of this identity is x cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3x into y square. Now we have to convert each term in this format so that we can use this identity. How? Let's see. Here 27p cube we can write as a, just see, 27p cube we can write as a cube of 3 is 27. So 3 into p bracket cube. So this term we can write this like this, 3 into p bracket cube. Now minus 1 upon 216. 216 is also perfect cube of 6. So minus 1 upon 216 we can write as a 1 upon 6 minus bracket cube, isn't it? Cube of 6 is 216. Similarly, see this term minus 9 upon 2 p square minus 9 upon 2 p square. Here we can write this term for our convenience. We require square of first term. Here first term we got 3p into second term, that is y. Here we got minus 1 upon 6. So we can write this minus 3 factor into square of first term. First term is 3p square, and into 1 upon 6. Last term is 1 upon 6. So here 1 upon 6 bracket. If we take the multiplication, we will get here minus 3 square of 3p square is 9p square, and into 1 upon 6. So this 3 1 is 3 and 3 2 is 6. So we got 9 upon 2 p square. There is minus sign. So this term minus 9 upon 2 p square we can write like this. Similarly, this last term plus 1 upon 4 p Now we can write like this. 3, we require this term like this, 3xy square. So 3 into 3p, that is first term 3p into 1 upon 6 bracket square. If we expand this, we will get here 3 into 3p into square of 6 is 36, 1 upon 36. So 3 on the 3, 3 12 the 36 and 3 on the 3, 3 4 the 12. So 1 upon 4 into p. So this term 1 upon 4p we can write like this. So put this expanded form in this, we will get here. So we can write this term expression like this. Instead of 27p cube, write 3p in the bracket cube. Then minus 1 upon 2 6. So write 1 upon 6 bracket cube. For minus 9 upon 2p square, this write minus 3 into 3p bracket square into 1 upon 6. And for 1 upon 4p, write plus 3 into 3p into 1 upon 6 square. Isn't it? So we have converted each and every term for our convenience in this format. So we can match and we can convert this expansion as a x minus y bracket cube. Here we got x is equal to, we got x is equal to 3p and y is equal to 1 upon 6. So this is our assumption. We can put x is equal to 3p, y is equal to 1 upon 6. So what will be our factors? Factors will be 3p minus 1 upon 6 bracket cube. So this will be we have converted this expression. We have just matched. So expansion, this expansion means 3p minus 1 upon 6 bracket cube. So which are the factors? So final factors of this are 3 times, means 3 brackets, 3 upon 1 upon 6, then 3p minus 1 upon 6, and in last bracket 3p minus 1 upon 6. Thus we have used the standard identity x minus y bracket cube and found the factors of this given expression like this. So this is our final answer. This is all for this video. Thank you.